Hello. Could you please print pluses if you can hear me? I don't see pluses. Yes, now I started to see. Okay, I think that you can hear me and we can start. Today, I'm happy to say that we start our Angular course. And on intra-webinar, me and my colleague Rustam will tell you general information about Angular course. My name is Natalia Loginova. I'm a senior software engineer, and I have been working for EPAM for more than 8 years. And my main experience in EPAM related with Angular. I will share my presentation. Okay, let's start. In Angular course, you will have 11 weeks to study, and each week you will have one lecture, and each week you will need to study 1, 2, or 3 modules. Our course includes such modules as Intra, that consists of general things and TypeScript. Components, directives and pipes, module services, dependency injection, routing, RxJS, observables, HTTP, forms, Redux and JRX signals that were introduced in Angular 17, and unit tests. Each module consists of 3 types of tasks, such as self-study, coding task, and test. Self-study task includes 2 types of materials. It's official documentation and interesting articles from other sources that we found for you. And in coding task, your practical task will be reviewed by mentor, and there you can receive scores and fines. It means that how many scores you will receive depends on how many requirements you will implement it, and how many fines you will receive depends on how many issues were in your task. For instance, some console errors, or maybe wrong component structure, or some other issues. Also, in each module, you will have tests. Each test consists of 15 questions. You will have 3 attempts to complete each test. And to pass each test, you will need to successfully answer on at least 70% of questions. Also, students who successfully pass previous course will receive mentor. Mentor is person who will check your task, will help you with studying theoretical materials, and to help you to find way to finish practical task. And in case you didn't receive mentor, you can write message in chat students looking for mentor in Discord. And coordinators will try to find mentor for you. And in the end of course, some of you will receive certificate. And we have rules that usually we consider how many points received the best student in course. And will you receive certificate or not depends on how many points you will receive. And you will need to have at least 70% of the top one result of the best student. For instance, if best student receive 2,000 points, to receive certificate, you will need to have 1,400 points. Also, a student can be excluded from courses. And when it can happen. If you cheating, for instance, if you write off from another student, or if you violate code of conduct, you can read code of conduct in this link. And if you publish materials showing the process of solving task before deadline, you can be excluded from course. Not can be, you will be excluded from course. If you try to solve individual task together, if you receive repeated warning, or if you inactive on course, if you don't solve no single practical task during the 1 month, you also will be included from course. Discord is the main source of information. We ask you, we kindly to ask you to write your nickname as name, surname, and in brackets your GitHub account. It will help us to understand who asked question. Also, we have a special chat in Discord, like live coding, live streaming, tests, and in this chat you can ask questions related with these topics. But if you ask not appropriate question in wrong chat, your question will be removed. Also, if you want to receive answer from somebody, it's better to write tag with his name. Also, each of student can become a REST activist. A REST activist is student who help other student to study and to answer organizational questions. But help to study doesn't mean that you provide solution to others. It means that maybe you give some hints with a practical task, how to solve it, or maybe help to find way how to solve task. We have special role in Discord server of RS school called RS activist. What's benefits being RS activist? RS activists have access to community of activists of RS school, and also you can participate in some organizational question. You can provide some suggestion how course can be improved. You can make influence to the course, or even you can make some changes in our course. I think that is from my side. And now I will pass my word to my colleague, Rustam.
Oh, hello, everyone. My name is Rustam. First of all, thank you, Natalia. Thank you for your presentation. And so sorry, guys, from our side, because, me and Natalia a little bit nervous. Yes, it's not first time when we coordinate the course, but it's all time like first. I saw some question in our chat. By the end the session, we will discuss about all your questions. Also, if you student and you know some answers, you can write answer for our students. Yeah. But first of all, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations with start of the course. I hope you will graduate it. And after that course, what really important, I think you will have some valuable experience and valuable knowledge, of course. Yeah. What about uh, I saw some important question. What I want to say to get answer now, it's about languages. Yeah. Yes. Main information we share with you on English because currently English it's like a standard because for all position, maybe for main part of position English it's like main soft skills what you need. But anyway, if you want to discuss with our people, with our students, with our coordinator, you can use languages what you prefer. For example, Russian. And for example, in Discord, we have chats for Russian questions, and we have chat for English questions. Yeah, it's answer from my side. What else? Main maybe what need to do for first weekend from our side, it's assigned students for mentors. And we have problem because for not all students we currently have mentors, and we try to find it. But also you can help for us with it. What I mean, if you have some friends or you know some people who currently uh, not a mentor on our course, you can discuss with the people, and maybe the people can share his or her knowledge with you and to become your mentors. Yeah. What else? Current week, please, if you need a mentor, please write to special chat in Discord. The chat is name is students looking for a mentors. What you need mentor, what language do you prefer maybe, and we try to find people with language what you prefer, but need to understand. First of all, we try to find mentors for top rating of main stages, I mean first and second stages of RS school. Yeah. And different situation for assign student to mentors can be when mentor from his or herself want to do it. It's a reason why some students already have mentors. Yeah. What else? I think it's all from my side, all maybe main important information what I want. And good luck with your studies. And also, if you have some question, yeah, we'll write to chat, and we, with Natalia, start to get some answer for your questions.
Yep, I can start, and I see question: do students need to pass all tests to obtain the certificate? I think the answer that the student has to receive enough points in the end of course. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you need to pass all tests.
Yeah, I agree with Natalia. Test it's one of way to yeah to get points, and it's not some specials like maybe some exam. It's like a way to get some points, and it's equal for points what you can get from some our coding task, for example. Yeah. And what next
Yep,
question?
I see another question that test will be opened tomorrow. I think that you have access to schedule, and in schedule you can see when test appropriate test to modules that you study will be opened.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that we can move further.
Yeah, for next question.
In which repo we should do our tasks?
You can use some your repository. I mean, on your site, and it can be like maybe your portfolio for future when you want, if you will want to show it for someone. Yeah, but yeah, you will be well is you make the repos private, and you will add your mentor to the repository. Yeah.
Will we have an interview in the end of course, like after JS FE course? Do we need to get some minimum points to get a certificate? Yes, you will have interview in the end of course.
Yeah, it's but it's not 100%. We try to organize it because we think what it's a really valuable thing like interview because maybe one of skills currently what you need it's uh, how well you pass some interview, because you can be some well coder who can write well code and create well application, but if you can't discuss well and your feeling it's not well on interview, I think it's one of way to help you and make some exam. But again, we have some problems for these interviews need mentors, and we're not sure what we will have enough mentors for it. But we will understand it after some times, and we'll check announcement in Discord, and we will write about it when we understand it. And second part of the question, yeah, we have some minimum points, and it's calculated from first position of this course. And more about it, you can write in our documentation. But it's a situation like on main RS school course.
Could we take a React course in parallel?
Yes, you can, but if you will have a mentor on React course, we can't assign you to mentor on Angular course. It's again about problem when we haven't enough mentors, and they think it's not well if one people have two different mentors.
Please tell us how a mentor is appointed and when. Will this information appear in the school's personal account?
Mm-hmm. Oh, if you currently haven't, if you currently not assigned to some mentors, we will do it. This assigning students for mentors, what we will have, or in the end of this week, or on start next week, because we have some requirements and we will do it manually. Why, for example, need to write to students looking for mentors? Because we need to understand how much active students we have now. Because how we know somebody can somebody can registrate to the Angular course, but after some time understand what, for example, the person haven't time, and we don't know currently the student active or not. And for understanding it, you need to write for the chat. Yeah.
Okay, next.
Uh,
Sorry.
but yes, one important what I want to add: if we will not to find mentor for you, and you will done all main tasks. I mean, all main tasks before final task. Uh, we can. I hope we will help you. For example, me or some our mentors or some our coordinators will check all your works by day or more. Yes, of course, it's not will be full mentoring, but we understand you need points for pass the course for well graduation with certificates, and of course we open for the situation, and we understand if you really want to graduate the course, we will help you. Yeah, it's all from my side.
Okay. Next question. Can we become a mentors after the course? Also, if we have some experience outside this course, for instance, working with Angular previously.
Yes, yes, you can. It's sometimes one of how I think it's my subjective point of view. Sometimes best mentors, it's mentors who haven't maybe a lot of work experience, and who fresh people, because fresh mentors sometimes more active, and fresh mentors can sometimes more and more discuss with you, and maybe it can be more useful when you have some maybe mentors with big experience, but the mentors it's like old people, not so active, not so open, and yeah, it can be not so useful like a fresh mentor. How I see. Yeah.
Can student pass course without mentor? Next question.
Yeah, how I said before, it's hard because one of main part of points it's a main task, and if it's case about what I said before, um, after all tasks, before final task, write to chat, write to maybe we'll write about it, we'll write about your situation, and we try to help you with this situation. Yeah.
Okay, next question. Can I learn more about the organization of GitHub branches PR? What should they look like? I think it's about rules. Yep.
How I understand, yeah. And okay, I think before what all people, it's people who graduated main year school course, but if not, you can write RS documentation on RS app, on in footer you can find some doc. It's linked with some rules about RS school courses. It's some general rules like what need to be polite with discussion with our students, with mentors, and so on. And also you can read about some rules how create pull request, how correctly write commits for all in Git, and so on, so on. You can find this information in REST code documentation.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get about mentors. What do you mean by saying they sometimes already have mentors before they start? I think Rustam meant when sometimes mentors already want to be assigned to some particular students.
Yeah, we have some situation when some mentors come to the course because we want to help for friends, for some maybe neighbors and so on. And yeah, it's some regular situation, and it's why some students already have mentors. If you have, how I'd say before, people who can to become your mentors, and the people not on our course, you can discuss with the people, and maybe the people to will be your mentor on the course. It's possible. If the people have some experience in Angular and knowledge, it's okay.
Where can we see test and how would we will write it? I think that you will have access in a REST app, and you will have access to test, and you will need to choose right answer and submit it, and you will have 3 attempts to pass it. I think in the REST app. It's
Yeah, I agree with you.
in any case, all tasks will have to be checked only by mentors.
Main task, it's main part, first part, when we have some theoretic model. After this model, you have some practice task. Yes, this task will checked by mentors. But final task, maybe more about final task, we will say it after some times when we completed all requirements and so on. But how I think final task will be for a team, and also final task will be with cross-check. Yeah, when our students will check work. Yeah.
I see that somebody writes that he or she need English-speaking mentor. I think that when we try to find mentor, we see what language student know, and we try to find mentor with the same language. Usually, it's Russian or English. Is it mandatory to use VS Code, or it's possible to use any IDE? For instance, P-Charm. I think, yep. Sorry if I pronounce it not correctly because I didn't use it.
It's how you want. It's not necessary to use VS Code if you have Charm. It's comfortable for you. It's okay. I know some people who use, for example, Vim, and it's maybe not comfortable for me. But if it's comfortable for you, you're welcome, because it's why this necessary, because your work mentors will check in some standard pull request, and it's not important what IDE do you use. Yeah.
What should I do if I can't create a private repository on GitHub and work with them because I was in a sanction zone? Do you have maybe VPN? I think that it's a workaround to have some VPN connection and to work with what?
Nice question. If be clear, I haven't some well answer for the question, and need to think a little bit about it. And maybe some students, if you have some experience, what well way to resolve this situation. Yeah.
I think that we can highlight this question in Discord and try to think together. Yep.
Yeah. I think it's best way for maybe some discussing about it in Discord, and maybe some students know some answer for it or someone.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see that some participant writes that he don't see Angular course in RSUp.
You need to check your registration, I think. first of all, and understand do you have registration on Angular course on RSAP. We have, I think, on under the video some two important steps. So one important step it's check your registration in the RSAP, and second important steps it's check what you have Angular chat in Discord.
Also, I think next question, minimum points for interview. What minimum points for interview?
We don't know what kind of requirements we will have for interview, because how I said before, it's when we understand how much mentors do we have, it will be clear how will be the requirements like interview, or interview will be some optional situation for some students. When we will understand it, we will write about it in Discord. Yeah, thank you.
In which time should task be checked? If it's not checked, when should we get worried and search for the mentor or ask in chat?
How I think you can understand. Sometimes mentors can haven't some time for checking your task. Sometimes it's can be deadline for it's like before starting final task, I think. But yeah, if be clear, we haven't some real deadline for mentors. But of course, if for example 3 or 4 some long time mentor will not to check your task, of course need try to write for your mentors and discuss about it. Need no reason. Yeah, what important after assign you to your mentors, please will write to your mentor for maybe some first discussing about you, for just like who you and so on. And also be well if you after complete your task, for example, after every task when you complete, you will send message. It can be Telegram or Discord or something what comfortable for you and for your mentors, for notificate your mentors about completing your task. Because sometimes mentors it's people, and he or she can to forgot something, and yeah. And main way for it's discussing with your mentors. If you will have some hard situation when from your mentors you haven't any answers and so on, you can will write about it to us, and we try to resolve this situation. Yeah, it's all from my side.
Okay, and I see that some questions were already answered by other people, but I see another question that will be final task for teamwork, or it has to be finished alone.
Yeah, how I said before, for team. They think it's really important the skill working in team. We know sometimes it's can be hard situation to collaborate with some people, yeah, because always some different who know what some different people have in his or her brain. But it's really important skill, I mean soft skill, to collaborate with other people, and it's main reason why we think what final task will be for a team.
Can we get a certificate without mentor? If no, what is the point to do all tasks if no one will check them and we don't get a certificate?
we get. I think we answered about it before. You can
Okay, okay, okay.
will
Let's
put
keep it.
your
Mhm,
record
okay.
and understand about it.
What any other use of Mentor except of checking tasks? I can answer. Mentor also can help you with explanation of learning material. For instance, if it's difficult for you to understand official documentation or maybe some links that we um, attach it to the modules, uh, your mentor can help you to understand. And maybe if you face with some issue, uh, I think that you can ask your mentor to help you. And I would like to highlight that in previous course, I faced with one student who hesitate. He was shy and didn't ask mentor to help. And he thought that his question was stupid. As a result, he didn't finish course because I think it's a worse example when you have mentor and if you have unique possibility to receive help free and you try to use this possibility, try to take as much as you can have from your mentor. Don't hesitate. Maybe if you think your question is stupid, uh, maybe it's not stupid. Even if it's stupid, please ask. Yep, it can help you to learn.
Yeah, and also I want to add my point of view. If be clear, my point of view, first people who can't help you, and I think in regular situation, who will help, it's our students. It's a little bit about my experience because discussing with mentors, it's not about every minute. And sometimes try to find problem what you already have. You can find some way to resolve it in this Discord chat or just discuss with our students about your problem. And sometimes it's more faster way to find the way to fix something or create something. Yeah, it's all from my side about it.
Okay, I'm trying to read question. I'm from another country. I cannot find the RS app in RS App Store. Also, is the course gonna be 5 days week? Okay, as I said, course will takes 11 weeks. But about questions that this person from another country and because of that cannot find the RS app, I don't understand. I think it has to be available.
To try again, try to check this first link for checking your registration. In if you will have again some problem, please go write about it in Discord and maybe share your screen some with what because I think app.rs.school it's some global website and how I think. I'm not sure about it, but need to check it.
I think that I see new question, but I think that we already answer them.
Can you?
We have general question, with whom should we discuss? Is there any coordinator? Actually, I and Rustam and Oleg, our coordinator.
Yeah, we have two. Oleg, sorry for my pronunciation. First, Oleg, it's if you know about this Angular course before it's like Sergey, it's really some maybe most big of experience of about this course. And also we have Oleg Duleba. Oleg Duleba, it's coordinate who create final task, and currently he working with final task for you. Yeah, it's for people who coordinate the course. Yeah.
Yep, and also we have REST activist, and they also can help you and will answer question if you have. Yeah, don't hesitate and ask any questions that you have in Discord channel. And I see that we don't have new question. Yep, and I think that we can finish. We can wait a bit and finish our webinar. And I will repeat that if you forgot to ask somebody on the webinar, you can ask your question in Discord, in appropriate channel, in appropriate chat.
Can I recheck what last comment was? Sorry, Natalia.
What comment? Sorry.
Last question. What was last question? It's about very sub.
The last question that I see, it's about coordinator. If we have general question, with whom should we discuss? Is there any coordinator? And after that, I don't see. Okay, all webinar on English. Yep, our lecture in English.
Yeah, I saw. But also you can find some material on Russian. It's open to you. Also, some materials, I mean, not task, it's learning materials we have on Russian. You can open. We have two variant about materials. It's on English and on Russian, but practice task is all on English. Yeah.
Could you tell, will be there any model about signal C-only test?
Yeah, we have some little practice task and little model about signals. I think it's important thing, but it's not so big model currently, because if you know, some part of signal features, it's not already full done, and it's some developer preview. It's been what not well it used in production, and we add some information about it, but some practice task about signals. It's really short task for just a little bit understanding what you can use the signals. Yeah.
Can we apply for a PAM as a developer after successfully finishing the course?
Oh, it's a hard question. Because we haven't some contract maybe. EPAM support school, but it's not 100% what you will have maybe interview for EPAM, because EPAM support for us, but it's not some RS school. It's not part of EPAM. If I try to explain it clear, yeah, we haven't some strong rules about students. You can send your CV after the course for any company, and during the course for any company, how you want. Yeah, and also we haven't some stable way to maybe hire you after you finish the course. Yeah.
Will the team members for the final task be assigned, or should we ourselves search for the teammates?
With we are thinking about it, but we think it's be a situation when we'll have two ways, but we're not sure about it. First way, it's some randomizer for some different people creating team, or maybe if some mentors, for example, have per person for mentee, and the mentors want create a team just with his or her mentee, because we try to make for all team a mentors, and I think it can be some not comfortable situation when mentor have for mentee and this mentee in some different team, and for mentor hard to understand all context of all team and so on. Yeah, when we understand what way we prefer, we again will write about it, but yeah, it's will be before starting of the final task. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Can the course be passed if you know some basic and no much experience? Basic, you mean in front end in general or basic in Angular? I think if
Yeah, it's hard. If it's core.js, yeah. If it's some more basic, for example, like just HTML, it will be really hard. Yeah, but if you have some, well, no, maybe not well, but good knowledge of JavaScript, of HTML and CSS, I think, yeah, it's possible.
okay, and yep, and this person answer that it's basic in front end. Yep.
I think it's will be enough, but who know? Yeah.
Okay, I see question. When and how we must start doing task and what we must do after finishing task, is there any step guides? I think you have to submit this task and wait when mentor will check it.
Yeah, but again, if you already have mentor, please write some message to your writer to notify about it. About start doing, you can already start to do any task, but of course better to start from first. And also you can look all deadlines, all start of task in RS app, yeah, for understanding.
Yep, I see that person asks this question again and again, but we already answer about job. I think that we don't have stable way to be hired in EPAM after this course, but sometimes we have some particular cases when people after a school can join EPAM, or maybe some other companies. Some job position appears and you can carefully check in Discord.
Yeah. Again, I try to be clear. RSchool, it's not part of EPAM, it's just community, and EPAM support us. And we don't know all plans about hiring from EPAM system. We don't know what demand EPAM system have, and we haven't some contract with EPAM about working our students in EPAM system. So sorry. Yeah. But maybe a little bit I can add. Sometimes it's not regular situation. Sometimes EPAM will come to RS school for looking our course and by scoring from, and sometimes EPAM can try to hire some people who graduated our course, but it's not some regular situation. It's not about 100%. Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to have theoretical lecture or all self-learning? We have recorded online lecture for each module except of signals. Yep. We can see it in schedule in RS app, and you will have access to the lectures that we have.
About checking, if haven't mentored my task, you'll be check anybody. Sorry, your English is well, it's clear for us. Before final task, it's not anybody. It's can be some our mentors or coordinators. Yeah, but first of all, we try to find mentors for you. It's sometimes can be not on first of weeks, but we not stop to. We will not to stop find mentors for students who will be active. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
If I have a person who wants to become my mentor, he is already a programmer and works on the technology Angular, how can we become my mentor in the course?
Okay, I have a link for registration like a mentor. Give me a second and I sent it to the chat.
Yep, I skipped some questions because they repeat other question and we already answer them. We can wait a bit. Yep, I see one question. The task on REST app can be completed in advance, or do we need to wait for them to be enabled? I think okay. For instance, tests become enabled on according to the schedule. But for practical task, you can already see what you will do in future in next module. But what's more important, just to finish it before the deadline.
Yeah, and if for example, if you will complete your task earlier when start, you can try to learn next model, and you can, of course, early start to create next task. It's how comfortable for you. Yeah, but of course, need complete before deadline.
How can we start a project? Should we make PR first and then launch Angular CLI?
You can make PR first, but after finish, all what you will do should be in your PR. Yeah.
Thank you. Will we have code wars task at this course? No.
No.
We only have practical coding task for each module, Angular module.
We think you already have some JS knowledge, some algorithms, maybe not deep, but base algorithms, because we think you graduated stage 1 and stage 2. Yeah. And this code work task is not important for the course.
I don't see new questions.
So I think it's all from. Yeah.
We have 5 minutes. Yep.
They have 5 minutes. Yeah. But it's all how I think. Thank you all. Thank you for your questions. Question it's also important for us because for us, like for coordinators, need feedback. We know not all problem of or props of our course, but we try to improve our course. And also, what important, what I want to say, if you want to help us to improve our course, for example, you will see some models and you understand what need to add some important information, feel free. You can make some pull request to repository with our materials, and we will see. And if it will be really well and useful information in your pull request, we of course add your updating for our materials. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. I think that we can finish our webinar.
Yep. Yeah, some question. First task start tomorrow. Yes, first task start tomorrow. You can start. It's today. And some a funny question just for me. It's what is the best React or Angular? Oh, maybe a year ago I started maybe some Holivers, but currently I think it's not so necessary. We haven't well answer for say what the best, because for different situation, different technology can be better than some other. But also what I saw last time on the market, on the demand, more and more position I saw with some, not one front-end framework, it can be 2 and sometimes 3 front-end framework for one position. It's like some customers don't want developers, they want some engineers, and different between developers and engineers. Engineers, it's works not with one technology. Engineers work with some different frameworks, with Node.js, like with backend. Also, engineers know some AWS technology, and so on and so on. It's how some new demand by market, what I saw. Maybe it's not from some old company, but it's.
Yeah, I agree with Rustam, because now we see in a pump station that the customer don't want to have only Angular developers. They want that this person also know clouds, backend technologies, databases, yep, as much as possible.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, maybe last question.
Oh, I text on Russian in chat. Yeah.
Is it right that to receive mentor, we student need to write in chat to search mentor? Yep, Rustam, you can answer.
Yeah. I write the name of chat in Discord. Please
yep, okay.
write.
You can you have to write in student looking for
Yeah.
mentor.
Yeah. Okay. It's all from my side. Again, thank you. Again, congratulations and good luck with your studying. And big thank for Natalia. Thank you, Natalia, for your.
Thank you, Rustam, for your answer. You answer all questions today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.